welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here for another week of the Clouded Judgement podcast.
CJP.
Yeah, we got a pretty hefty topic to start off the pod with because I've been harassing Trey for the past about a week and a half to watch a specific show. And if you guys have not seen it yet, it is called Invincible. It's on Amazon Prime. Yeah. Fucking good show. There's a lot of hype about it right now. So Trey and I Trey grinded it in a day and a half.
It was one day.
It was one day.
Yeah. It was one day.
Respect, homie. Respect. That's only like 5 hours.
This is why I don't watch. Like I love watching TV, and I think what put me off, let's say at the beginning here, really like I haven't watched a lot of TV or movies recently. Just haven't been into it because Game of Thrones ruined me.
For what, TV?
Yeah, because it was so good and then it was just awful at the end. So it's just
you don't want to like commit.
Yeah, it just killed all enjoyment to anything. But when I do commit, I'm the type of person to just go through it.
And yeah, you just grind that shit.
And so like today, like I've been putting it off because I was just like, I got work to do. I got other shit to do. I don't want to sit in my chair all fucking day and watch the show because that's exactly what I did. I got up this morning and I was like, I'm gonna be productive today. We gotta record the pod. I gotta do an ab workout. I gotta make a resume and some shit. Recording the pod, did the ab workout, watched an entire show.
An entire show. It's only 8 episodes, 45 minutes. Highly suggested if you guys want to have a great time. It's a cartoon superhero show.
It's a really good play on that, like super down to earth realism type of
superhero shit.
Thing.
Like kind of like
think The Boys.
Yeah, like The Boys. But yeah, we wanted to go a little bit in depth to it. So if you have not seen it, skip ahead a little bit. Hopefully there's no spoilers when you skip, but the boys are going to be talking about some spoilers here. You down to talk about some spoilers?
Well, of course.
Well, of course.
I finished the last episode probably 10 minutes before you got here. So
yeah, really good, by the way. Yeah. So I want to start this off like for people that haven't, or I guess, if you're here right now, you've seen it. Okay, if you're here right now, you've seen it. There's a final warning. I love that. It's not playing to like a super childish audience. How there's blood and gore and everything like that. That really makes it super realistic because that's one thing about like Avengers. That's always like, is like they'll like fucking stab somebody in the neck and there's no blood.
Somebody will get bodied, like fucking throwing guys off buildings and everybody's just fine. When in this, like in this one, like one of the like when shit's getting hectic, like the one scene near the end, he like one of the guys like grabs a civilian as a building's collapsing. Like the building collapses. Obviously he's fine because he's a fucking superhero. Yeah. He like looks down and the person's body's just gone. It's just a dangling arm that he's holding on to. Yeah. You're like, oh, wow, okay.
This is a cartoon, and I've never really watched like violent cartoons like that before. Like there's not really that many, is there?
I wouldn't say there's that many, but they're not hard to come by if you like look
like
for
with them. Blood and shit.
Oh yeah,
interesting. Yeah, I guess I don't really watch that many cartoons, but yeah, I guess I haven't even talked to you really about the show.
No,
that much because you watched it fucking 30 minutes ago.
Today,
while I was at fucking school all day. But yeah, man, what was your favorite part of the show? Like, what was the part where? Like the most memorable part for you?
Honestly, a part I will say that I didn't see coming was what's his name? Fucking the one
Omni-Man?
Not Omni-Man. No, fucking buddy that gets mucked in the beginning.
Oh, coming back?
Yeah, he like comes back and then the fucking two blue guys try to like take control of him and he's just pure rage. Where the fuck is Omni-Man?
Yeah.
Busts out of the roof.
Dude,
and
one thing about that show though that you really have to appreciate is the voice acting on the cast on that show is crazy, man.
It's good. I didn't realize that Invincible was Steven Yeun, or like Yeun.
Yeah, Steven Yeun, or whatever, however you pronounce it. Omni-Man is J.K. Simmons. Robot is Spock.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that until after the show, and then I'm like, oh, I'm fucking retarded. Like, that's totally his voice. You know what I mean? And then
he was that was another character. There's so much stuff that you could tell.
Cecil was the guy from, he's always in Tarantino movies. The Hateful Eight, you know, the sheriff.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Cecil. That guy.
Man, I gotta say, throughout the show, I think that this is talked about this before, but shows that have random, almost like callbacks and
To
shit,
earlier
like
episodes.
well, to earlier episodes and like, but there's like stories that are running parallel to the actual story
Yeah.
that in all reality mean nothing, but they keep it grounded in a way that like it just makes me appreciate it more. It's like this depth. But the one storyline I'm thinking about is the dad that works at the White House. He's like one of the security guards, and his kid's like all fucking emo and shit or whatever.
When they were talking about them,
Yeah.
and he's like, "You called me dad."
You called me dad. Yeah, just like,
shit like that.
that. Like it was a complete callback, but realistically, if that didn't happen, who cares?
Yeah,
right?
no,
But
yeah.
it gives you that
That's not a callback.
well to the first episode because it's like that's how the show starts.
Yeah.
Is that and then like you just see them pop back up and you see the kid when him and his buddy are digging up the grave and then the two blue guys find him. But like little character moments where it's like they're side characters, complete nothings, like don't have any impact on the story.
Yeah.
But it gives you that grounded feel compared to the superheroes flying through the sky. You know what I mean?
And I also like how it being only an 8-episode season, it's not like normally in shit like that where it's like a superhero or like kind of like The Boys or I mean not so much with The Boys, but normal kind of hero-esque shows like that. It's like, okay, these are the good guys. This is the bad guy. It's leading up at the end. They're going to fight the bad guy.
Yeah.
This one, it's like there's constant villains in every...
Yeah.
Like there's constant bad guys that they constantly fight in like almost every other episode or something like that. There's like a new guy. And then I'm always like, oh, is this going to be like the final boss? Like remember when they got in the big fight in that building with the rock guy?
With the rock guy, yeah.
And then that one fucking
The
lion
cat
dude was just invincible, killing everybody.
Yeah.
I thought that he was going to come back and be like
The
big villain at the end. And then it was going to be like, oh, Invincible has to like use all his powers and shit.
I'm not going to lie. My guy, Mark, kind of a bitch. He kind of gets his fucking ass tapped multiple times.
But we gonna talk about something? It was fucking smoke show of a redhead in the show. Wow, bricked up for a fucking cartoon character. I'll tell you that, boys.
Yeah.
Wow, she got a dump truck on her too. They didn't have to fucking shade her booty cheeks like that, but they did.
No, they did.
They
knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing. They made that shit plump, dude.
Yeah, and then she just goes off the grid.
I thought she was gonna bang Mark. I thought she was gonna bang him. I thought that's what was leading up. I thought she was going to break up with like the black chick and then start banging Eve.
I could just tell it was that they didn't want to.
Yeah.
They wanted to keep it fucking. Because for one, Mark's best friend in the show is a gay dude.
Yeah.
And then you know what they did? They did it right.
Yeah.
It was just a good character.
Yeah,
I thought
he's a gay dude, but he wasn't just gay to be gay.
Exactly.
Was he the voice of the gay dude from Big Mouth? I think so.
You might be right. I want to look that up.
Yeah, look that up. And I really like the voice actor for the one dude who is Jay from Big Mouth.
Yeah.
I thought his character, like that voice for that character fit perfectly.
Yeah. Because he's still kind of that fucking asshole character.
Even like, you know the scene where he's like, we're going to drink. And he like, all those fucking milk cartons come up. He's like, no. I filled them with beer. And she's like, you should have seen how much milk he wasted. He's like, I poured it all down the drain.
The guy who voice acted Matthew, his name is Andrew Rannells. Voice actor for, what was his name? The dude in Invincible.
Fuck. I don't remember.
Gay dude in Invincible.
Gay dude in Invincible, baby. It sounds really similar. It might just be.
It totally does. I don't know though. I love how Seth Rogen's and it just is again another random dude that just comes back and he's like just chilling there.
Hey man.
Huh, so what are you gonna do? Finish high school? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I thought that was a good character. Like if he would have came and been all angry again too, it's a good like keeps you guessing on your toes, right? Like not every villain is a villain. Like not everyone that you see.
They say it in the show. Like obviously you kind of have some suspicion that Omni-Man's not who he says he is.
Yeah.
But the whole time they're like, oh, it's just the what's his name? Cecil.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you fucking demons thinking black and white, but I want to keep this one gray for a while. When he does like the fucking exorcism and sends him back to hell.
Yeah.
That was another fucking cool thing.
That was interesting. A couple episodes kind of like detective shit.
Yeah.
Right?
It was like going through and like.
But I'm happy that it didn't keep it the whole time where it was
No.
like going to be like a whole detective type show and this guy's going to fucking figure it out. Like he just kind of disappeared after that. He sent him back down to hell and then.
Yeah. He still had an impact though, which I thought was good.
Yeah. But I like like the details that they have in some of the episodes. Like, you know, when they're in a room, Omni-Man, the detective,
his name was William, right?
William, yeah.
It's the same actor.
Same actor, yeah, okay. But so you know how the detective, the devil detective, whatever his name is, he was talking to Omni-Man's wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, like fucking, you gotta look at Omni-Man or whatever he's saying. He's like, I'm just here looking for evidence and shit, right? And then Omni-Man comes in and he disappears. But Omni-Man knows he's there
Because his breath.
because he could see his breath.
Yeah.
I thought that's
It
a
was
cool
cold in the
detail,
room,
right?
yeah.
It was a cool detail.
Same thing with when fucking she walks into the closet after he's been exorcised already, and she's like, she takes a breath and it's cold.
Cold,
You're like,
yeah.
oh shit! But you can see the fucking notepad sticking out just enough that it's like highlighted. You're like, I see it.
Yeah.
Smart.
But yeah, man. Really good show. I like the ending. The ending's cool. Interesting. Like, real dude, hey, that Omni-Man guy is invincible. Like, because the name of the show.
He said the thing.
He said the thing, blah, blah, blah. But he literally just could not die. So strong.
Well, no,
Remember
but
when
the thing
he killed
is,
an entire planet when he goes into the other dimension
oh yeah,
and he just mucks the entire planet?
yeah. When he was fighting the world's force or whatever the fuck they were called, like
Yeah.
I forget what they're called. Anyway,
Guardians of the Globe.
yeah, Guardians of the Globe. Thank you. When he was fighting them, they almost got him.
Yeah.
They almost got him.
Yeah.
But then fucking he came out of it at the end. But like that's when I like after he took them out and I was like there's no way he's gonna face a significant threat other than that. And even he took on that kaiju thing as well as what the fuck is his name?
What guy?
The guy that he kills twice.
Oh, like the guy who gets resurrected?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
His name's like Forever Man or some
yeah,
shit.
it's some weird.
Dark Blood. Fuck me.
Darkwing, fucking.
Damien Darkblood.
That's his name? Dark Blood? I thought it was Darkwing.
No, that guy, like the Batman guy's name was Darkwing,
Darkwing,
but the detective's name was Damien Darkblood.
Yeah, nice. Damien.
That pisses me off that I don't know what the fuck his name is.
But anyways, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but anyway, so
Good battle.
yeah, like they had a good back and forth, but at
he fucked him up first, right? When they were fighting Guardians of the Globe, didn't he cut his head off first because he's
no, he was like the last guy to die.
Oh, was
Because
he?
remember he smashed or he. I know he might be the second. No, it's him and War Woman that are left. He cuts his head off, and then War Woman comes at him, and he fucking
punches through her.
No. He remember she's the one where he like
I don't remember.
he kills her, but it like he snaps her spine, so she's facing backwards, falls to her knees, and she's like standing up like that. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that is fucked up.
Very fucked up. Yeah, the deaths are cool, man. It's kind of like Mortal Kombat.
The deaths like hit.
Yeah.
Like when you're like, oh, that person just popped like a bubble.
Yeah.
You know, there's like weight to it.
I think one of the most like defining moments of like the evilness of Omni-Man is when he's fighting Invincible and Invincible like loses track because the Cecil scrambles the jets to kind of distract them, and then he goes through the one jet, and then the one guy's fucking
he's trying
to save him.
Yeah.
Invincible comes in, saves the guy because he ejects, but his parachute won't go. Saves the guy, comes to the ground, then Omni-Man comes down right beside him, and he's like, "What did you do that for?" And he just grabs the guy's head and just fucking.
Yeah, he was like, why are you gonna kill him? And he was like, why were you gonna save him? Such a waste of time. And just goes like literally like the lightest thing, and the guy's head just pops,
explodes. Yeah,
fucked. Man. I was gonna bring up a point too, like one of my. Like the whole like world building thing, they didn't have to. I feel like they knew because of fucking I don't know the DC stuff, all the Marvel stuff, the fucking the boys, you know what I mean? We're so conditioned to the superhero trope that like instead of explaining to us, oh, this world has superheroes in it, they were just like, yeah, they get it.
Yeah.
World has superheroes in it, it has a bunch of supervillains. It's just a toss up, everybody and everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing is you figuring out through Invincible's eyes about how, oh, I can get powers and shit. Now I thought that was really cool. Like they didn't spend the first 2 episodes explaining the world. They just
got right into it.
Yeah, it jumped in, and hit the ground running.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
The
only thing is we're at a point now where we're kind of running out of like new superheroes in a way. Like I know that it's based on a comic.
Yeah.
But regardless, even like the boys and everything like that, like it's still a play off of already famous superheroes.
Well,
like, you know,
the Guardians of the Globe, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And they're also literally a ripoff of fucking
DC.
The Justice League.
Yeah.
Like Darkwing, like it,
you
Darkwing,
know who
there's
it is.
Like
fucking Speedy Man.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
It's like it's a good like satire on that kind of a thing though.
Yeah.
And also I think they made it specifically so that they could watch the fucking they could just take out the Justice League in like the first episode. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny.
The one shot, like I think everybody's seen it, where the fucking end of the first episode when that whole fight goes down when he kills the whole Guardians of the Globe, but when he's holding fucking the red guy's head and he's like squishing it, and the guy's like punching really fast, and then like it cuts back to his head as his eye pops out and it goes back to his hands, and his hands are literally hitting him like this.
Yeah.
Like, cause they're just, all of his hands are broken. Like the bones in them are broken. He's just hitting them with nubs. You're like, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Really good show. I haven't sat down and really went front to back on a show like that in a while. Like I still haven't gone like besides like WandaVision, which I watched, which you still haven't watched.
Yeah, I have to watch.
At that point, it's kind of like you need to watch it just because there's significant stuff that would happen that's relates to the Marvel universe that the next big like blockbuster movie is gonna obviously mention. And same with Captain America Winter Soldier, or Falcon Winter Soldier. I haven't finished that either, but I know what happens in fucking Winter Soldier. I don't know like the plot line, how it plays out, but I know like what happens at the end.
Yeah.
Just cause like it got spoiled for me and shit.
Yeah.
After the last episode, but
I still haven't had any spoilers for either of those shows, so I'll probably fucking rip through both of them because they're both only 8 episodes, right?
Yeah. WandaVision's kind of slow at the beginning, but
yeah, I've watched the first 2 episodes of that one.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's really nice to get like fully into a show like that.
Yeah.
Like where I at least for me with Invincible, I was like into it. Like next episode, I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah. It got to a point where it's like, you know, when it's like late at night and you finish a show and you're like, do I start the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's how it was last night. I was just high as shit, and it was like 3:30 in the morning. I was like, yeah, I could watch another one. And I was like, nah, I should go to bed.
I should probably go to bed.
Then I woke up at 11:30 today and wanted to die.
Yeah.
I hate waking up that late.
Are you done school?
No.
Oh.
We're like people are editing for us, but like for our YouTube thing,
But you're basically done.
Yeah. I did I was grinding my ass off all day yesterday.
Yeah.
Finishing up fucking other homework, and then I finished it right at the end. Like I think I had like another 45 minutes to go before the deadline, finished it, and I was like, fuck that. I'm out.
Yeah.
Gonna go smoke all the weed. And I did.
And you did. Congratulations.
Thank you. Firm handshakes.
Oh. But yeah, man, is there anything other than that you want to talk about for everybody who probably skipped through and just still got spoilers?
No, I mean, like, it's obviously setting up a lot for another season.
Yeah, I think they got confirmed another 2 seasons.
Nice.
Someone told me.
Yeah.
Season 2 and 3, which obviously gonna watch.
Yeah.
It's good to have. It's good. Like Amazon Prime, they need those kind of originals to
keep up.
But also they had The Boys, and now that like they're just kind of going off that same superhero shit.
Yeah.
They need something a little bit more original in a way.
Yeah.
Even though The Boys was original at the time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
just kind of like that play on superheroes.
Yeah.
But
like the super realistic.
The realistic,
show.
like, yeah, what would it be like if superheroes were actually real?
Yeah.
Right? I want there to be one where it's like someone gets superpowers and then the military just fucking wipes him off the face of the earth. It's just one episode.
Him. God.
Nukes him. We can't have none of that.
I'm Superman. Just nukes. Oh.
Skadoosh.
Skachow.
Skachow, baby.
All right. Well, yeah, I think that about wraps it up.
That about wraps it up for fucking spoiler talk. Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on.
Moving on to I have no idea. So unprepared, man. Just ripping another episode. It's just how it be, baby. How it be.
I don't really have any other shows I want to watch.
Yeah, me neither. Besides just wanting to finish the Winter Soldier one, like I said, but there's nothing really on my to-go list.
I feel like there is actually a lot of stuff to watch right now.
There's definitely a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna have to deep dive into that. There's a show called Peaky Blinders. Wow. There's a show called Peaky Blinders that I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes to, but there's 4 seasons or something.
Yeah.
It's really good. A lot of people really like it, but it's just one of those ones where it's kind of it's a slow burn in a way.
Yeah.
And I find myself getting distracted while I'm watching it. And then I'll look back and be like, oh, I fucking missed something. Then I'll rewind it. And then I just kind of lose interest.
Yeah.
There's shows like that.
There's actually
where you need to actually just sit down and fucking pay attention. And even that show, even Peaky Blinders, it's really nice to watch. The color grading is amazing. The shots, everything. If you watch it, you'll see what I mean. If there's something in the scene, there's a scene with an apple. Everything else, just the red of the apple really pops.
Yeah.
And everything else is super gray and low contrast and fucking all gray and black. And then just this red that just really pops out. They color grade it in a specific way to where everything that
is important.
That is important. Or a girl wearing a red dress or something like that, right? They make them really stand out.
There's a show on Netflix. I went on Netflix just because I was I want to see, because I know there is stuff, but it's what's called an anime called Yasuke. That's it's about this black samurai. It's in fucking feudal Japan or some shit. So I was it looks pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Similar animation style to Invincible.
Invincible, yeah. Invincible is kind of is it not Archer? Or is that what it's called? Yeah.
Archer?
Is it not the same kind of style? It's a little bit less.
It kind of reminded me of the Boondocks. If you know what that is.
No, I don't know what that is.
Boondocks fucking bro, you'd kill yourself laughing. That show is
Really?
fucking so good.
Yeah.
Watched it with my brother when I was younger, but that's another one I'd have to go back and watch.
Yeah. There's some shows that are just too far gone. I'm never gonna watch The Office. That's just too far gone.
Fucking buddy of mine just ripped through that whole show, and I'm same thing with me though. It's 9 seasons.
Yeah. When there's something like that, same with Game of Thrones, man, I never watched it in its heyday, and I know it's fucking poo now.
It's poo at the end. If you watch the first 4 seasons,
yeah, but knowing that it's gonna turn into poo when I'm so
just
invested,
watch the first 4 seasons and
then just stop. But then I would be I want to know what happened. Dude, that's me. The most I've ever been intrigued from a show was The Hobbit when I was a kid. The Hobbit, because I saw The Hobbit before I ever saw Lord of the Rings.
The movie, you mean?
Yeah, the movies. And I saw The Hobbit before I ever saw Lord of the Rings. And I just got really, really invested into that world. And it worked perfectly for me because The Hobbit's a prequel to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And I literally, it was a situation because I was watching it when they came out. I watched the first 2 ones right before the third one came out. And then the third one came out and I watched it. Because I remember I watched it on fucking 1, 2, 3 movies or something fucking streaming thing. And it was hey man, it was someone fucking setting up a tripod in a goddamn Cineplex.
God.
Dude, I hate, do you remember having to watch movies did you ever watch movies like that when you were a kid? Where it's oh, I really want to see fucking this movie, but I don't want to go to the movie theater, blah, blah, blah. And
nah, bro, I just go to the fucking
movie theater
because I'm not a fucking
But anyways,
shit.
I watched the third one. I watched the third Hobbit and fucking someone recording a screen of it. And I was so intrigued by it, right? And the last scene of The Hobbit is the first scene of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
But I didn't really know that at first. So there was a week where I'm all sad, oh, fucking Hobbit. I'm just going to rewatch it. And then I'm oh, fucking maybe I'll just watch Lord of the Rings. And I watched Lord of the Rings, and it's literally the fucking first episode. I'm like, or the first scene is the last scene of The Hobbit. I'm like, oh my God, it fucking
continues.
It continues, and it's fucking 12 hours.
Should probably watch this thing that all these people are talking about, Lord of the Rings.
But what is that?
Some kind of a classic or something. I don't know. I don't know. I've gotten like that with like gotten invested in stories like that. It's rare that I really do, but like it happened with Game of Thrones, happened with Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, obviously, but where it's like it happened with Halo too, actually, where it's like it's just got like the world has like just depth to it, and you can dive into the lore of it, and there's just explanations for everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's a world behind like. The politics and the events that happened before need to happen in order for this to happen, like in order for your show to happen. You know what I mean? So I love that shit where you can be like, hey, well, this is interesting as fuck. What the fuck caused this to happen? That shit's just as interesting to me.
Yeah. I was like that for me with Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was fucking bad. Like my addiction to that show was terrible. Like I remember I was like, I'd be like working, and this was when I was working at a job where I would take my own breaks.
Yeah.
Like you remember my old job?
Yeah.
And I would like be like working for like an hour and a half. I'm like, fuck it. I got to watch like 20 minutes of Breaking Bad. And I just sit there fucking watch on my phone. It was like that. And I'm just constantly thinking about it. But if you ever get into that show, eventually maybe you'll watch it one day. And you'll see what I'm talking about. My dad actually started it finally after fucking me telling him about it for years. Yeah, you've been walking in Breaking Bad. Fuck, dude. Because my dad's been working from home since the start of COVID, right?
Yep.
April, and this guy just crushes TV shows now. He watched all of Sons of Anarchy in like a week, and there's like 7 seasons or something. Like, Dad, like this isn't Breaking Bad. So every time I'd come downstairs and I'd see him like watching a show, I'm like, oh, this is weird. I've never seen this episode of Breaking Bad. Looks weird.
It's fucking even now, even when the guy's watching the show, you're still harassing him about it.
Well, not anymore. Now I'm just like, yeah, fucking finally, dude. Like Jesus, guy's taking his goddamn time.
Well, that's like for me, it's like. It's just not that it's been spoiled. I mean, it has been spoiled to death by now, but I still know the plot. But like, it's almost every time we do this, I talk and I yawn at some point. But there's a point when so many people are asking you to watch the show.
Yeah,
that
where you're like, I don't want to
watch
it.
it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because it's like they're overhyping it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you're like, there's no way that it can live up to the hype that they're saying.
Yeah. And the same thing with Invincible. Like it was you and our other buddy Darby. It's every time we'd get in a Discord call. Have you watched Invincible yet?
Dude, it was one day I said that. It was one day.
Buddy, it's been a week.
I finished it.
It's been a week.
I finished.
Even after you started, you were telling me to watch it, guy.
I wanted to talk about it on the podcast. I wanted to tell the boys about it.
Specifically with fucking our other buddy, he'd get in a call. Have you watched it yet? I'm like,
no.
Hey man, when I start watching it,
I'll let
you'll know.
But that's like, dude, I was so surprised. Like today, you're like, hey man, I'm on episode 7. I'm like, huh? Yeah. I didn't even know that you started it yesterday.
Yeah, I sent you a thing. I was like, yeah, I'm on episode 3. First 2 were pretty good. Then I went to bed. And I'm like, yeah, I'm on episode 7 now. You're like, of Dragon Ball Z? I'm like, what? No.
I guess that's the last thing I remember. Dude, I got a fucking story to actually tell you. Last night, I was having a bowl on deck.
As you do.
And I'm fucking sitting there, and I don't have any headphones or anything. I was watching fucking my boy Chael. Chael. And I'm like having this bowl, and all of a sudden I hear like in the like in my backyard, like in the bushes, I hear like walking, and there's coyotes that just muck and like people's fucking pets or something. I don't know, in my complex all the time because I hear them just fucking murdering people's dogs and shit every single fucking night, and it's at like 2 a.m. and they're like 5 feet away from my fucking window, going crazy, and I'm like, oh fuck, there's a Yodi coming for me. It's over, right? I'm like, I was obviously high, so I'm fucking freaking out.
Absolute bitches.
So I hear like fucking rustling, like coming towards me. I'm like, oh fuck, it's the end, right? It's the end, and it's pitch black. I can't see anything. I'm just like hearing it, and I hear like fucking like this mouth of this fucking thing, like making noises. I'm like, this is a fucking demon coming for me right now. Like I was like so high and it just instantly, I was having a good time. I was fucking watching Chael. I was having a blast. I'm like, I'll relax in my backyard because those are like the most relaxing moments for me. I sit there, I get a little back pain because I sit on the floor, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like,
those are the moments.
Those are the moments. But I'm like, I'm having a great time, and all of a sudden, I hear this noise, this fucking demon, and it just flips. I'm just like, oh my God, it's coming for me. And I would just start freaking out and I'm like trying to pack my shit away. Like my hands are shaking. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck? What the fuck? And then I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I can take a coyote. And I turn on my fucking light and there is a raccoon fucking 5 feet away from me.
Nice.
Just stare, like, you know where my deck is?
Yeah.
It was on like on the right side, like where the stairs go up. Like, it was on the railing.
Oh.
Looking at me. I'm like, I'm either out to fucking like pack up my shit and dip, or that I gotta fight this fucking raccoon right now.
Honestly, I would be more worried about a raccoon fucking you up than a coyote. Coyotes are bitches.
Yeah, if they don't got their friends and shit. Yeah, they're all starving and shit.
Dude, they're
kick
fucking...
them in the ribs.
They're buns, buddy.
Buns, buddy.
Dude, I remember...
You kick him and just... the dust. You kick him, he's
guy hasn't eaten in 3 weeks. There was one time, this is in like grade 4, I was walking home, and I was coming down, like it's like after school, coming down, it's fucking 3 p.m. or whatever the fuck. Coming down like the second hill, like there's the first hill you walk down, and then you can split off and go to the neighborhood. So I'm coming down the second hill, going across the bridge, like halfway across the bridge. I'm like right in the middle of it, have my flip phone out. I look up, and there's like, I would say a fully grown, like not alpha male, but like a big coyote. And he's blocking the full exit of the bridge. And I'm like...
And you're on the start of the bridge?
I'm at the middle of the bridge. So they were going to close me off. And so I look up, and this motherfucker's like side profile on like that. And I'm like...
let me pass.
I'm like, okay. I take one step, and the guy just runs. I was like...
Yeah, you fucking bitch. What a bitch,
I'm
bro.
literally a child. What am I going to do?
This dude, in that coyotes guy, he just looks up. He just... Monkey. There's a fucking monkey. Monkey.
Look around. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, but dude, yeah, that's the thing is like raccoons and shit. They'll. I'm afraid that they'll bite my ankles when I kick them and stuff, and they'll claw your fucking dude. Yeah, fuck that. You can rip a raccoon as a pet, can you not? Like not legally, but I know that there's people that have done that.
I mean,
people have had pets of fucking everything though, man. Like, have you ever seen that video of that guy who has a pet fucking polar bear and he rips swims in his backyard pool?
Did we not talk about what the fuck? Oh, fluff. Did we not talk about the fucking lady who had a chimpanzee for a pet?
Yeah, ripped her face off.
Some things aren't meant to be pets. Keep it outdoors.
Hey, maybe you don't have a chimpanzee, lady. What about a dog?
Hey, man, you ever heard of a cat?
Yeah, have a
Doesn't
cat.
need to be a fucking lion. Can have a little tabby cat. Not gonna
settle down, Tiger King. You don't need 50 lions in your backyard.
Not gonna rip your face off when you're trying to feed it supper.
Didn't it get upset because she gave like another chimpanzee a birthday cake or something?
No, that was a different one.
That was a different monkey. See, dude, not a good track record having chimpanzees.
Hey, man.
Would you? You know, my dad had a fucking pet monkey when he was a kid.
Terrifying.
But he had a little spider monkey.
Terrifying.
A little spider monkey.
I still wouldn't fuck with it.
You could fuck one up though if it came to it. You fuck up a spider
monkey. When your dad
monkey,
was
bro.
a child?
Well, no, when my dad was a child, but he'd call fucking Papa Grandpa over there, and Grandpa would take a fucking axe to it or something.
I mean, yeah, but still, what are you gonna do if he fucking rips your fingers off and you're like, yeah, take the axe to it, hurry, my fingers, I'm bleeding out.
True. You got to be on your best behavior if you got a fucking chimpanzee. That's a fucking wife right there. You got to make sure that thing's happy all the time, bro.
Tiger Woods, she's gonna take the golf clubs to you.
Is that what happened?
Oh yeah.
Tiger Woods' wife took the golf clubs to him.
Yeah, man.
Imagine he goes. No, imagine he goes out like that.
Buddy, like it was like the first time when he got like caught for like
DUI.
No, not DUI. It was
cheating.
Yeah, when he got caught for cheating, like the very first scandal that he was involved in. Apparently, like he came home and his wife took like his fucking, I don't know what club it was.
The driver.
3-iron or some shit.
The solid fucking metal one. Yeah, she's picking out the weapons. She's like, what are we looking for today? She's like fucking testing the wind.
A wood? No.
I'd go straight putter, bro. Like
Nah.
I'm talking mini golf putter, like the ones that are just solid.
Solid steel. Probably just started beating the shit out of him with it. Funny as hell.
Yeah, dude. Wow.
See, that's the thing I don't understand. Like,
What, attacking someone with a weapon?
No. Like when somebody cheats on you, right? Why is it always like why do people always go for the person that they're not in a relationship with first?
What do you mean?
Like so like if you're in a relationship and they cheat on you and you see the dude, you're
Oh, I
immediately
like fuck up the dude?
Yeah. When you're not dating the dude.
No, yeah.
But he probably didn't even know.
No, yeah. I think it's just kind of like, I think it's just like a primal instinct. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I gotta
go
fuck this guy up.
Yeah.
But I like,
Fuck it, machine gun them both. Being real.
y'all not fucking with murder suicide.
Y'all not fucking with murder suicide? Fuck. Bro. Okay, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, there's an Instagram page called Rap, and for some reason they always post like stupid ass shit.
It's like, y'all not fucking with whatever. Like, they could make a post about like fucking iPhones or whatever, right?
Y'all not
And they'll be
fucking
like,
with iPhone.
Y'all
and
not
it's
fucking with iPhone, and then it's
big
the red
question mark exclamation mark emoji thing. And Noah sent me one of their things, and it was like some ex NFL linebacker or something kills 5 people and then commits suicide. And I was like, man, why the fuck is a Rap page reporting on this? Like, this isn't Rap. I mean, he was like, what? Y'all not fucking with murder suicide with the fucking exclamation point thing? Like, fucking goddamn it, man.
But yeah, man. No, I think it's just a primal thing, dude. Like, you just gotta fuck that dude up, Like back when we were monkeys.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone fucked your monkey wife. You gotta fucking kill chimp over there. Know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if it's a monkey that tees off, versus
Chad,
your fucking girlfriend or wife willingly sucking this guy off.
Dude, that's the thing is like, would you rather get and cheat? Like, if my wife's gonna cheat on me, I'd much rather her just get like just banged out by some dude than her like just willingly suck some man off. That's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You're just sucking him off.
Yeah.
I gotta kiss those lips.
No, dude, for real. So like fucking imagine that.
Your girl sucking some dude off and then you kissing her right after.
She kisses you and you're like, why am I tasting cock on your lips? What's going on? It's no flavor. What's going on?
Flavor. Hey, what's going on?
Doesn't taste like me. Hey, what's going on here?
Faint scent of semen and smells like chlorine.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like my cock. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
What are you doing?
You're like, 1 second, like, it's not my cock at all.
So what's going on here? This isn't my flavor.
She's changing flavors.
God, man.
Dude, no, I actually did not know that Tiger Woods' wife went after him with a golf club, dude.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I'll pull it up.
Imagine if she would have killed him and he went out like top golfer, goes out getting murdered with a golf club.
Yeah, by the wife, and she would have been fucking hung out to dry for that one.
Oh, 100%, brother.
Tiger.
Is she just like chilling? Nothing ever happened with that? She never like got charged with assault or attempted murder?
No, I mean,
Justified?
yeah.
Yeah.
The hubby comes home after finding out that he was cheating on you.
Yeah.
I'd take a baseball to him. Baseball bat, sorry.
Baseball bat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't want to date Tony Ferguson.
Tiger Woods injuries caused by wife, not SUV. Tiger Woods did not suffer facial lacerations from a car accident. They were inflicted by his wife, Swedish lady. According to a conversation Woods had Friday after the accident. Tiger has yet to be formally interviewed by the Florida Highway Patrol. That should happen this afternoon. Non-law enforcement type, dealing with blah, blah, blah. His seeing another woman. The argument got heated. According to a source, she scratched his face up, we're told, and Woods beat a hasty retreat for his SUV. Oh, well, according to one source, Woods say his wife followed behind him with a golf club. So apparently she didn't beat him with
after
it.
him.
Yeah.
Some Freddy versus Jason shit. Nice. Love to see it.
Ellen versus Tiger.
Who's her name? Ellen?
Yeah.
Nice. Never date a bitch named Ellen.
Or
Tell you that. Or what?
Karen.
Karen. Yeah. I bet the name Karen's slowly going to go extinct.
Oh yeah.
No one's naming the kid Karen anymore.
No.
That's a fucking
that's
worse
political
than,
suicide
worse
if you
than
name
Keith.
your kid Karen.
My nose is so itchy.
Yeah.
That's worse than Keith.
Nah.
Karen?
I'd say Keith is about an ugly a name as Ellen.
Yeah.
But Karen's just like
Karen.
It's associated with.
Yeah, you're associated with being a bitch.
Yeah, like you can. It's as if like if you name your kid Keith, it's like, well, he's not gonna be an asshole, but
Yeah. He's gonna love Budweiser.
He's gonna fucking rip trades and be an alcoholic by the
Yeah.
time he's 23. So it's up to you. You know what I mean?
Is Ellen's show still like? Is it still on?
She came
air?
back.
She came back.
She came back. She got canceled and came
She got
back.
canceled and came back.
Crazy.
Wow. There's a lot of people. There's some people who can like survive the cancel. Brian Callen survived the cancel.
Crystalia.
Crystalia came back. Had to go to Patreon. That's the play. Patreon's definitely the play.
Yeah.
Because being behind a paywall like that.
Well, you God, man.
Tired boy.
You save your own image for one. But
Yeah.
then
But also people
only the loyal fans stick with you and will give you the money.
And if someone fucking like buys it just to hate on you, you're like, you paid $5.
Buddy, I'll take that all day.
You knew what you were going into.
Yeah, I'll
you know
take
what
that
I mean?
all day.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give me $5,
It's not like you act like obviously there's probably people who accidentally click on like a Clouded Judgement clip and see us talking about gilfs or something and they're upset. You know what I mean? Because
why
they're
you'd be
not
upset about that.
I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like they're just not like they're not expecting that. You know what I mean? Or we say some foul shit and it was just a suggested video, then they're gonna get mad. But if we're behind a paywall, they know what they're coming into.
But at the same time, though, this is just truly me not understanding. Like, I trolls exist. That's a thing. But
yeah,
like, what's going on in your life where you need to go on random videos?
I've never
and send hate.
Understood that really is like the whole. I understand if you're upset about something that's
political or current or whatever, and they have a different
political. I can understand because that can affect your life, right?
But it's straight up like going into like like this happened to one of the people we know. She a chick that we play games with. She was streaming. And like this person kept creating new accounts on Twitch
just to come hate her,
to go into her channel and say like you're ugly and shit. I'm like, you're creating new accounts.
Yeah.
To keep doing why are you so dedicated?
Making new Gmails.
Yeah, literally. You got to make multiple emails.
You got to fucking confirm your email and come back.
Make an account, solidify the name, make sure it's not taken.
Solidify the name. You got to click which ones are fucking traffic lights to make sure you're not a robot.
Buddy, that in and of itself is too much for me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Now I can't wait for the day that we get like a lot more comments to where
we already had one.
We've had a few. You know what I mean?
We've had a few, but we've had one recently
where he's just like, oh, a couple sad boys in the basement making fun of people. Yeah, man, it's what I like to do, okay?
We also weren't making fun of her. We were making fun of her
promotional
shit. So
yeah, come on, guy.
Sugma.
Now it's dedication if this guy goes and listens to the entire episode. Just to find this one part, like fucking 30,
hey man,
30
I'm
minutes
invited. Do it.
Watch the whole episode, baby.
We need to get those views up.
Get those views up, baby.
Put a dislike in it too. Maybe a comment. Really get the interaction going. Put it in your favorites.
In
case you ever need to get fired up, you know, before you go to the gym.
Yeah,
just need to get juiced up.
Dude, the best pre-workout is just hate comments,
anger. Wow.
Find that one video that just pisses you off. Me, I just watch videos of like social justice warriors debating. Like something. I don't know. Any
super far left versus super far right person going at it where they're like, no, you're wrong. No,
you're wrong.
Stupid.
Who's actually right? Hey.
Dummy. Hey, you're both wrong. Suck it.
Yeah. I love it when people have arguments over opinions.
Oh, it's great.
It makes no sense. Is it not an opinion?
It always devolves down
it's like me saying like, oh, I hate blue couches. And you're like, oh, I love blue couches. Fuck you. I hate blue couches. It's like, huh? There's no fucking common ground here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's pointless for us to argue if, like, even though there's some people who are so skewed to a certain side of an argument that you can give them 100% of the facts and they still will not change their mind about something.
That's literally
You know what I mean?
all political shit on the
Yeah.
internet right now.
Yeah.
But dude, this is all I just go through the comment sections because I find it semi amusing, but it also gets me fired up because I'm like I'll type out a full comment breaking down both fucking things and how they're both fucking wrong.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
you're contributing.
no. And I just erase it all. I'll just get the anger out. But the amount of times I'll go on and I'll see, whatever you said. I fucking hate blue couches. I love blue couches. Well, fuck you. You don't know anything. Well, how the fuck do I? You're fucking stupid because you follow. I'm like, it just evolves down to name calling instantly.
Yeah.
It's like pride, and I'm like, you're not gonna do anything about it.
Yeah.
If you guys met each other in real life and decided to fight, like you wouldn't fight.
No.
You'd both be bitches, guaranteed, because
Yeah.
you're sitting behind a fucking keyboard.
Yeah.
So there's no repercussion.
Yeah. I bet, and I bet just in the last year of COVID, like the amount of like hate comment, like that's why so many people, there's so much more like shit getting stirred up just because people are locked in their fucking rooms.
Yeah.
Just
venting on the
internet all day.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Hey man, I just chill and play Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
It's all
That's what
I do.
It's all I do. And watch Invincible. Fucking
binge watch shows in an afternoon.
binge watch
What a life.
superhero cartoons as a 21-year-old boy. That's what my life has come to.
Yeah, life. Dude, fuck. I gotta get a job, man. School's winding down.
Hey, same.
Yeah.
Same. Should have invested in Dogecoin, baby.
Dude, I could be
You see
rich
fucking
right now.
you see Elon Musk on SNL?
I didn't watch it. I saw some of the
Some like
some
clips
of
or
the
whatever. A
jokes.
lot of people are saying it's the worst episode of SNL in a long time. SNL, like, dude, it always blows my mind in a way how SNL constructed their show completely around like talking shit about Donald Trump and every single thing that he does. To have you ever seen SNL when Trump was in office?
Well, yeah.
Or like clips of it? Every
But
single thing.
SNL wasn't simply constructed just on Trump. Dude.
Not
It had,
simply constructed,
50
but
years of shit before that.
what?
Like it's been a show since like
No. I obviously know that. Like
Yeah.
it used to be really funny and stuff. But I mean, when Trump was in office, they're
It was
just
just
skewing
solely-
completely to the far left, just so they're
Yeah.
like, ha, 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 Donald Trump.
Yeah.
But it's weird for me to look at it in a third person perspective from being like a non-political Canadian, like not involved in really any of that shit, where I'm just like, if you were in fucking like Russia and there was just a show, like a super famous television network that constantly would make fun of Putin, everyone would fucking die instantly. Like you can't just like, you know what I mean? Like you can't just go, it's weird that you can just go around and just talk shit about the president. Now I get it's a free country. You can say whatever the fuck you want, right? Makes sense. But also like, come on, make up some funny jokes, dude. I'm not trying to.
It's a comedy. You're just solely ripping on one person.
On one thing.
For like the whole fucking
For like
tenure that
4
they're in
years.
office. No, yeah, I get it. I don't know. I don't agree with that either. Just because you're not creating any discourse. You're simply like there's no, like you said, common ground. You're just I'm just gonna attack this one person because
Yeah.
a majority of our viewers like it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
That's good for money, I guess.
Yeah. Dude, fucking Elon Musk was on there and he admitted that he had Asperger's.
Yeah.
Did you?
Hey, we know.
Hey, well, no. I also found out he owns a Tesla. You know that?
Had me fooled.
Had me fooled as well. I didn't know that. You telling me Elon Musk's autistic? What? You mean the man who fucking created Tesla and SpaceX and fucking Boring Company and all that shit?
Yeah, he just
Hey,
made
man.
a thing for flamethrowers to sell them.
They're like,
And
why'd you make
peop-
flamethrowers? I thought it'd be cool.
Oh, had a
Okay.
laugh about it one morning. Oh, and people bought them like they were hotcakes.
I would have fucking
I would have bought one if I had the money,
100%, bro.
but fucking yeah, dude, I don't know.
It's
But
hilarious.
also, that's another thing. I'm not saying that fucking people with Asperger's can't be funny, but like, I feel like Elon Musk at this point is a known quantity. You know what I mean? Like he's been on Joe so many times. He's been on a bunch of other things.
Elon Musk, yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like we
He
knew
said it's weird having like celebrity celebrity CEOs like that.
Yeah, but I feel like we knew he wasn't very funny. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, he's not very funny. He was like,
let's go. You can host the show. You make it hilarious. Hey,
this guy's never said one joke.
Hey, the only thing that's gonna go down very well. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. SNL, worst episode in history.
Yeah.
Although I haven't watched it, but you know.
Yeah, me neither. So like, I just say what I hear. You know. I like to hate on things because I am a sad, lonely boy.
In my mom's basement.
In my mom's basement.
I'll have you know, this is my dad's basement.
Yeah.
Kappa. It's
my mom owns no stake in the house.
No.
It's Papa's grounds.
This is Daddy's house.
Daddy's house. God. Yeah, man.
Jeez, man. I don't know why I'm tired as fuck all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're yawning about 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Your life's gonna be complete once you have caused somebody else to yawn while virtually watching the podcast.
Oh, if we get a comment back that's like, this motherfucker made me yawn 3 times. Oh,
every time you yawn makes me yawn. I'm thinking about it right now.
That's the best high I'm gonna ever have in my life.
What?
Is when I make somebody else yawn virtually. Oh,
that'd be a hilarious video to go downtown and just be like pretend like you're talking to people, and then midway through, like you're asking, like interviewing people on the streets, and midway interviewing them, you fake yawn. That'd be hilarious. Person fucking yawns.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment to talk about? And then I like turn the mic, and they're like.
If you didn't know what like yawning was, dude, and you just like, if you were like an alien, you came down, you're like, this motherfucker just goes, and then some dude like an alien comes out, he says, he said, these motherfuckers are so stupid. You go down, you like disguise yourself as a human, you just go around the street. There's fucking 30 people.
You know what? Fuck it. Thanos was right.
Thanos was right, bro.
Kill him off.
Kill him. It's fucking yawning motherfuckers. It's a fucking loose screw in the brain.
Did you know that when we sneeze, the sound we make is culturally defined? So like, you know how when we
my sneezes are hella aggressive.
We go achoo. That's the classic noise.
Yeah.
In different cultures, it's a different sound. Not everybody goes achoo.
Really?
Yeah. Like here, I'll look it up. Different sneeze.
Like, is it because of their language? Or
I'm pretty sure. So fucking Greece is like apchu, France sneeze, achkum.
Hey.
China, they go hanchi.
Hanchi. Apchu.
I find that
that's funny.
Yeah.
It's got to be just like a language thing, right?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah.
Spain is achis.
But every motherfucker goes.
Apparently, so this is in Germany. They do like the achi, or this one says hashi, and then the response is Gesundheit. Saying that right? You've heard that obviously. Gesundheit.
In what culture?
In German.
German.
Which means good health. In like the States and in Canada, you sneeze at you and they go bless you.
Yeah.
In fucking Spain, it's achis, and then the response is Jesus. Jesus. That's it. Jesus.
Nice. You ever seen that video of that football player in an interview where he sneezes? He goes like, bless you. Thank you. And then he keeps talking.
No.
It's so funny. He fucking sneezes, blesses himself, and then thanks himself.
God.
It's a classic video.
My favorite video with the football guy is just, they had us in the first half, not going to lie.
Yeah, that's a fucking meme that's stuck around. That has stuck around. Dude, imagine being like a person in like a famous meme, like being like fucking what are those guys? Damn Daniel, like that dude. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it would
15
suck.
minutes of fame and then fall off. Then nobody knows who that guy is anymore.
No, but I bet whenever he fucking goes in the street, there's some people who see him and they're like, "Oh, fucking
Daniel."
He's ripping white Vans all the time because Ellen gave him 2,000 pairs.
God.
And gave the guy who made the videos and said Dan Daniel a surfboard.
That's tough.
I would fucking be pissed. You go on Ellen, she's giving cars to people. She's giving fucking TVs to everybody in the audience. You're a guest on her show. You probably made no money. You just go on there just to fucking promote your goddamn Vine or whatever.
Yeah.
She goes on there, gives you a surfboard that's worth like $300.
Thanks,
I'm pretty sure it had her
Ellen.
face on it.
God,
An
that's just
Ellen
lower.
snowboard.
And then
For-
she
I
gets
wouldn't-
canceled right after. Now it's
Yeah.
worth nothing.
Now it's not. You gotta fucking pay people to take it away. You can't be seen with Ellen. Get throwing eggs at you when you're fucking trying to surf.
Try to surf. People are just calling sharks and throwing blood in the water, trying to take you out.
Yeah, dude, you'd never catch me ripping Ellen merchandise. My
Not a
sister's
chance.
boyfriend's got Ellen underwear. Don't know how I know that, but I do know that. Fucking shout out
But I
Tyler.
mean, yeah, shout out Tyler. That's
out
kind of hot though. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, this
Is
guy's
it like
packing.
is her ass or her face on his ass?
Ellen's face?
Yeah,
No,
on the cock.
on the cock.
Nice.
No,
Oh.
no. It just says Ellen around the waistband.
I thought like
Ellen would not go anywhere near a cock. We know this.
Well, I know, but it would just also be funny if like her nose was just like
The
right
horn.
where the fucking horn was. That'd be hilarious.
Because she's got a fucking poker.
Absolute schnoz.
She's got
on
a
her.
fucking shark fin on her face, hey?
Dude, for real. She's got an absolute mountain.
Bring her near anything.
Buddy, Pinocchio's been looking for a rival.
She's the fucking cocaine king, hey? Cocaine king.
Bad boy's got tunnels for cocaine.
She's got shotgun barrels on her nose. Feeding straight
This
to the
bitch
brain.
has a sawed off for a nose.
Just fucking tunnels, just wind fucking.
When she sneezes, it's just a fucking hurricane comes out of those bad boys.
Yeah, she's like, dude, no wonder she made everyone in her fucking office like have gum before they talk to her. Remember that? She's like, remember when she got canceled when she was being like a bitch to everyone? That was one of the things she made everyone do before they would come into her office to talk to her. They would have to have she had like a bowl of gum outside, and you would have to have one because she couldn't stand bad breath.
That's fucked.
But dude, it makes sense because she can smell it from 20 feet away. As soon
But
as you walk
she-
in the door, she's like,
She probably smell it before the fucking door even opens.
She's like-
That's why she has the gum there just to
fucking
counteract.
bloodhound. You send her after since she got canceled. You go into the airport. You just Ellen on a leash, sniffing your fucking bags and shit.
Oh,
Right here.
she's a fucking beagle. She like sits down. They give her a fucking bump. I told you about that story when I was coming home from Europe. And
You had weed in your bag or something.
No, I had weed in my bag for like the past week, but we finished it off.
Yeah.
And me and Carson were in the fucking airport, and we got there like a day early because we had stayed over the night.
Yeah.
But we like just get there, and then we're like, fuck, like, where do we go? Like, what are we gonna do? So
Yeah.
we like sit down in these chairs, and I see this one security guard with packing like a full body armor and the fucking
AR.
gun and shit. I'm like, hey man, relax. And then there's like another guy, same thing, same get up, except he's got the cutest little puppy. And I was like, oh, it's a puppy. And the puppy comes up to my bag, he's like sniffing around. I'm like, oh God, it's a fucking search dog. And I'm like, shit. Because not only did I have weed in my bag, I had a dollar that somebody had used.
Cocaine.
For cocaine. So
But also, doesn't like every fucking bill have a trace of cocaine on it
I
or
think
something like
so.
that?
yeah,
But this one was like last night.
it wasn't last. It was I think a month before that.
Yeah.
But still, I
Didn't
kept
spend
it
it, yeah.
kept it on me because it was a Canadian bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
What was it? Like 20?
it was a 5.
Was it 5?
Yeah,
Nice.
it was a blue boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dogs are coming around, sniffing for probably like 5 seconds. Felt like an hour. I'm like,
Your heart's just beating.
don't sit down. Don't sit down.
Sorry, where was this?
Gatwick Airport.
Gatwick?
Yeah. And fucking buddy like looks at me. I'm like, I look at him and I'm like, huh. And he's just like, just tugs on the leash and the dog like keeps moving. I was like, whew. All right, let's get the fuck out of this
Let's
area.
get the fuck out of here, dude. Dude, it's always like that for me too. Like, I know I'm not doing anything wrong, but if there's a police officer around me or something like that, I'm just like, don't fucking like. I'm not doing anything, but I'm just like,
Yeah, don't do anything wrong now.
don't do anything wrong now because they're fucking watching you, dude. I saw there was a cop, like, full out rush hour traffic full out rush hour traffic today, right? I'm coming home. It's like fucking 4 p.m. or whatever. I'm moving fucking 6 inches at a time. And there's a cop on the side of the road, like fucking speed trapping. Cars going 5 kilometers an hour.
Oh, better not
Hey,
be
man.
speeding.
Better not be speeding.
There's always
Where am I
one-
going to go?
There's one spot that they set up.
There's Mary Hill bypass. Yeah.
Well, they set up on the Mary Hill, but they set up. oh fuck me. It's right past Barnett and right before what's the turnoff to go up to SFU Ghilardi?
Yeah.
It's like in between there.
Yeah.
They
right
set
where
up,
it's like you can kind of turn down to that bus area.
Yeah, in the bus area, and they
Yeah.
fucking shoot down to the oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
Because I'll see it, and I'm like, we're all going 120, man. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna have to take us all in.
Yeah.
We're all going the same speed, and then one guy just guns it by, like he full bore rips by everybody. I'm like, this guy's going $160 or above, and this guy's like, he's like, and he's just still pointing at me, like, hey man, you blind?
This guy just ripped by at 250 kilometers an hour. You're not gonna go after him
He knows he can't catch
because
him.
you're a quarter black.
Probably they can smell it like Ellen. That's what actually her thing is for.
She smells black. I need a 23 in me. It's fucking.
I need a 23andMe.
Yeah,
5
you got a
warning
photo
shots
with
in
your
the bag.
parents? What? What's your name again? Trey? Huh? Oh, wow. Ellen smells so bad. That's such a
I'd love to
funny-
see it like if we ever get like if the biggest podcast in the world ever hits
Gets
like
animated.
new levels, we should animate a thing of Ellen.
Massive
Ellen as a dog with a massive nose sniffing out black people. Wow. Wow.
That's the most fucking. It's so funny. It's just like the most random
Random
thing.
offshoot that we could have done.
Oh my god, bro.
It's okay though, because I am a quarter black, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Oh wow.
Man, I was actually looking at a picture, like it was of me and my brother when we were like I was probably 1 year old, like a baby,
Yeah.
and my brother is like 5.
Yeah.
And I was like looking, and I was like, my God, this is like the most contrast you can see in a picture. I basically have translucent skin, and my brother's just under the bed. It's hilarious.
He looks like under the bed.
It was hilarious though. Like he's like I guess his skin tone got like way lighter over the years.
Yeah.
Because like for some reason when he was a child, maybe it was the picture or maybe the lighting or something. But I was like, I never knew Jake was that dark when I was younger. Like it was hilarious.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're at an hour, so
Yeah, we can fucking that.
gonna end it on that one.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for sticking around for another episode of Clouded Judgement. We love you guys.
Stay hydrated.
Stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.
Goodbye.